Alright, before we jump into this video, I just want to say that I've got nothing wrong with younger children doing YouTube. If anything, I encourage it. It keeps them off the streets, because, yeah, drugs, bad, don't do them. But anyway, yeah, I've got nothing wrong with them doing it. So when I see them misleading, I then start to think again. And you see, I'm still technically a child myself, but the content that some of the younger sort of children in their 12s and 13s, some of the content that they do is questionable. I mean, you see, I tend to jump on bandwagons. I talk about topics, I don't actually do them. So when I see a 13-year-old making a lot of fucking money, you know, it starts to bring up questions. The channel that I wanted to mainly talk about today is a channel called Durv. Now when I first stumbled across his channel, I thought I recognised his face from somewhere, and then it hit me. The Pro Gamer Jay, he's featured in one of his videos. The video where Jay talks about him being hacked. Durv is claiming in his video that it was him that hacked Jay.
I'm actually a hacker, and I hacked the Pro Gamer Jay's YouTube channel.
Now, in the bottom of the description, you know, it clears everything up. The bottom of the description, not the front, not the top, no, the bottom, where all the best people get left. It then linked to his channel. So I saw that today and was a bit just like, right, okay, I noticed that guy from somewhere. But you see, Durv, he's 13 years old. And at 13 years old, I wasn't doing much when I was 13, right? And this guy's making thousands and thousands of pounds a month off doing questionable content. But yeah, he's 13, that's 3 years younger than me. And that's scary to think about. There are thousands of channels on YouTube that upload this type of content. A fair few of them do seem to blow up. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not a huge fan of this type of content. It's very clickbaity and misleading, and that's the bit that I have a problem with. But yeah, coincidentally, I was in a Discord with this guy the other day, and I had no idea who he was until I called him a subscriber of one of my friends, and then turns out that he had 600k. Yeah, I felt like a bit of a tit, not gonna lie. It wasn't embarrassing. It was, you know, a bit of banter, but yeah, I found that quite amusing. I've spoken to him, and he's he's a sound guy, but the content is not great. But just looking at his channel, you see the pinned video, $1 Fanta versus 315 blue Fanta. There are a lot of videos like that on YouTube, which, you know, fair enough, it's just jumping on that bandwagon. But then you look down and see my school is deleting my channel, and that was 3 days ago. So I don't think they're deleting your channel, mate. So yeah, and also if you click onto the video in the description, it says this video isn't clickbait. My school's actually deleting my channel, which is a bit of bullshit there, mate. Not gonna lie, bit misleading, but yeah, because, you know, channel was still there 3 days later, clearly not deleting your channel. And you see, that's when content like this starts to really piss me off. You see, the main thing that annoys me about this channel is most of his videos over the last month have been calling people. Okay, fair enough, it's for entertainment, I can understand that. But when the majority of your videos are you calling people, it just doesn't have the same effect. You see, calling Annabelle doll, she answered, OMG. No, you didn't. You probably called one of your mates who had some really shitty voice changer on, and then, oh my god. No, you really haven't called the Annabelle doll. You really haven't called the Elf on the Shelf. And you see, he went a period of 3 videos in a row. Three videos, not 1, not 2, 3. The Elf on the Shelf. Big man Elf. I'm not gonna lie, he's a bit of a mischievous bastard. Elf on the Shelf called me. Mental. The Elf on the Shelf caught moving on camera. Even more mental. And to top it off, the Elf on the Shelf attacked me with a knife. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he just did attack you. Why you're still here and you're holding a phone in your hand and your thumbnail. He definitely attacked you with a knife. Mainly being, he's definitely real. I mean, last thing I heard, the most real person you'll ever meet. You'll never meet him because he's not real. How stupid it is. This is why stuff like this really annoys me. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I seem to go on channels, you know, that have blown up recently, I tend to go and see how many total views they've got. And when I saw Durv had himself 54 million views, that's a lot of money. And you've got to remember, this guy's 13 years old. He's making more than a lot of people with normal jobs do in a year. And he's made it in the last 3 months. So I have to give him credit for that. Fair play, mate. And you see, he's with Freedom, right? So, you know, George Vanus, he's having a good time with Durv. Not gonna lie. Good old George is out on his island somewhere in the fucking Indonesian area. I don't really know. He's having a good time out there. He's living a wealthy life, not purely off Durv. But Durv has made him a lot of money. I just wanted to say as well that I really don't hate Durv. Like I said earlier, I've spoke to him and he seemed like a really chill guy. And a lot of people would do the same thing. So I don't have anything wrong with him as a person. It's just the content and the misleading titles. That's a little bit shit. Not gonna lie, that does actually really annoy me. So Durv, you're probably not gonna watch this, but yeah, fair play, I guess. Just please stop with like the lying. It would be fucking greatly appreciated. And you see, I'm not even just trying to point out to you. It's everybody that does this sort of content. It's bad. It's really bad. And I'd suggest that you don't do it. I mean, fair enough. You know, everybody wants that YouTube ad revenue and that YouTube fame. But do you really want to sacrifice sacrifice your reputation and your self-dignity for money. To be fair, it's YouTube. I probably would do the same if I was that desperate. And one thing that I just noticed, that in his sub box, he's got good man exility. He's really not a good man, is he? He's a bit of scum. So yeah, Durv, you really shouldn't have him in your sub box, mate, if I'm being completely honest. It's just not that very good. Now, I'm not going to be, exposing exility, because we all know how much of a fucking scum he is. And a good friend of mine, Shanta, he did a video on him a few weeks ago, if not months ago. It's not really a good trait of mine. Everything was a few weeks ago, multiple weeks ago. Yeah, he made a video on him, so I'll leave that in the description. Go check it out. Very good video. And he talks about exility and how much of a scum he is, and how he uses his own family for views. Yeah, okay, so fair enough. A lot of people do, get their family in their videos. But when he tends to be recording his sister, who has a towel on, and his sister's naked in the thumbnail, that takes it to a whole fucking new level. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really, really, really is appreciated. And yeah, please don't go send any hate over to Durv. He is a sound guy at the end of the day. Just his content may not be the best. But anyway, I will see you all in the next video. Have a good day, guys. Peace out.